Today we're going to show you the McLaren 720 CarPlay. In this moment we are not able to show you on the car, but on the platform here is running okay. So this is the original iris head unit, the display, and here we have the buttons, and under here the metal box is the real iris head unit. Actually it's made of those two parts because we also have the radio. So how we do use the iris system when we connect our CarPlay? First of all, connect the audio part. For the audio part we go to connectivity and we make sure that Bluetooth is on and we can pair the device. So let's make device pairing, and we add a new device. We connect from our iPhone or our Android phone by Bluetooth to the McLaren according to the ID. So Greeks McLaren. Repair, yes, allow. Okay, from our phone we are connected. So now what happens normally? You just have the audio coming out from your phone, will go through the iris system, and the speakers will be your output, and the microphone will be the car microphone instead of your phone microphone. So these two parts, in this moment, because we are on the platform, we can already test them out. But this is the part you need to do always when you install the CarPlay. Otherwise the audio will not be synchronized, the microphone will not be synchronized, which means you're not going to hear anything. So after you do this, you will need to make sure that you go to select the audio that we are talking about. So how to do that? From the main menu, we want to go to make sure that we have Bluetooth audio. And if we have Bluetooth audio, then we can listen to music from our phone. That's the easiest way. So now we cannot hear anything, but we know that it's coming from our phone. So this connection is alright. Next step is to move into the CarPlay module. So to do that, we press this button over here, the music button. We hold it for a while. And then, as you see, we switch into the CarPlay module. Now normally the CarPlay module looks like this at the beginning. Here you may have Android instead of iCar. Let's see how to do that. We go to settings, then we go to language, but in this case we don't want to change that. We go to system, we select factory mode, and then we have phone link setting. We select here Android Auto, and then we apply. Okay, it will tell us to restart. So to restart, it's quite easy. You don't need to turn off and on the power. You just press here reboot, and after a while it will come back up, except you will have the Android Auto instead of the high car. So now we are back into the iris. We'll just give it a few minutes, then it will be possible to use the original the CarPlay module's view. So let's try to press the music button for a while again. And here we are. You see here we have Android Auto now. So how to connect to the CarPlay module is quite simple. Like we did for the car, we need to connect by Bluetooth to the phone. So we need to search for device name McLaren 055B. Depending on the device you get, it will look different. So first of all, you see we have 055B. Here will be the iPhone if you already registered one. Remember to use this button to forget it if you need to change the phone. So we go to our phone Bluetooth and we search for McLaren 055B. If you don't see it at the beginning, just switch off and on your Bluetooth, and it will appear under other devices. You connect to it, you make the pairing, allow, and then it will immediately start to connect CarPlay. Let's connect also on the phone, so we give it the authorization, and we are inside CarPlay. So now, very important thing to check. Since we turned off and turned on the Bluetooth, it's possible that maybe the phone lost the connection to the iris system. So we want to double check that. But as you see, we have Bluetooth connection on the iris system, so we're all good. It got back connected by itself. We go back to the CarPlay module now, and let's try to use it a little bit. First of all, touchscreen of course works fine, and it's always the best part on those cars with big display. Let's try to make a phone call. and we see that we have a cork starting over here. So now after we connect, we are inside CarPlay, we can use the display, we can select the apps, go a little bit around. Now the important thing is that we can use the settings over here to change the volume, and go to the air conditioner by pressing the climate control button. Will bring us to the iris system, which means here we can select the iris system to change the climate control, but if we want to go back to the CarPlay, we need to press this button for a while. This is because the climate control is done by iris system, and every time we press the climate control button we just get out of CarPlay. To get back in we must do the same way like I showed before. The other buttons which are useful here are the mute button and the return button. Then if we press the call button, you will bring up Siri or your voice assistant for Android. And then those two buttons are not currently being used. The music button acts as a return button, so see now we got out. Let's get back in. Let's try a little bit. Hey Siri, open maps, send me to the nearest gas station. So here we are. And then you start going. Now let's check the installation of the CarPlay. First of all, we turn power off. So over here, this is our video connector, and it's green just like the original one is green, which goes to the CarPlay module, which is over here on the side. So here you will see there is this blue one, which is actually the other ending of the video, and the white one, which is the power supply cable. Now the power supply cable on the back here, you can see it. This is the power part. This green cable can be connected for microphone, to access the microphone of the head unit, but in this one, since we don't have microphone, we don't need to care about it. And you see this is the correspective connectors on the head unit, and the one under is the main radio. So for the 720 now, we are making tests on car, and we hope that before Christmas we can have it ready for shipment.